Alright, it's time for a Mundo game. Oh, my team's starting off great. That's a good sign. Nice. I'll be playing this one against a Lilia here, which is quite a bad matchup for me, honestly. She is a very effective champ into Mundo. Her, alongside Viego and Master Yi, are definitely not ideal champs to face here. It's a lot of, like, HP-based damage that you really don't want to deal with. So, there is that. She can kite me relatively well, I guess. I do have some tools in the kit here that help me. Ghost, I have approach velocity, that type of stuff. I am running lethal tempo now. For those that have watched my channel longer, know that when lethal tempo was a thing previously, that's how I ran Mundo. It's a very, very strong, like, way to get a lot of damage in with Mundo early game as well. Be a lot stronger, you know. If you build in a specific way, then this can be strong. If you don't build like this, then you shouldn't run lethal tempo. So you can just still go for, like, the more regular Mundo setups that you are used to. But I will show you a lethal tempo variant that I like playing. I think is good. Don't see it played very often by people, but it can be very, very effective. When it comes to the cleavers, you want to try to hit them on the highest HP targets you can. So instead of trying to finish blue with the cleaver there, I'm hitting the cleaver towards the Gromp because it does current health damage. So you want to be able to, well, you know, do more damage with it. So that's why we're going to do that. Throw the small one through the camp for a bit of damage there. I'm just going to slowly drag the camp over this way. Alright. I'm a bit sluggish, I will have to say, here with the Mundo clear. It's been a little bit. Okay. That could backfire. Don't get my camp, please. Okay, nice. That was just a mid lane ward, so that's not Lilia or anything. That's all I need. I do have to be a little bit wary of Lilia. I should have more clear speed than her, but not by that much. Lilia's not that slow. There you go. Hit the cleaver on the big one there, lure the camp in. Save myself some time. Hit the small one, and then we're just gonna walk this all the way over here. And E them. Hello, game? Okay. I clicked it earlier. I could have sworn, but sure. Now, let's see if we might be able to sneak into the bush here or something. Pyke's probably gonna look for a ward, right? Why did you hit it that way? That was... Alright, fine. I probably should have just hit it the other direction, but hey, what do you do? Am I wasting my time here? Lilia's top lane. I guess we're going for Pyke, eh? Is he gonna get out? He is gonna get out. This is bad. The Lux is AFK. It's really unfortunate, actually. That could have been really nice, but the Lux just decided that it wasn't worth rotating. Pyke is an annoying champion there. I think we should have focused Varus. Much better target there, because Pyke has way more ways of getting out, especially since the guy ran face... Okay, yeah. That face rush definitely confirms pain. I didn't even realize he had face rush, if I'm being honest. Like, yeah, I wouldn't have... Like, that chase is impossible with face rush. I definitely shouldn't have done it. Kind of wasted my ghost, I guess. Alright, probably should be paying a little bit more attention to what summoner that guy has, because face rush Pyke is uncatchable, essentially. Fair play. All I'm doing here is I'm just going to make sure I make it back towards my camp respawns as fast as I can. Thank you. I should be okay here with approach velocity. I got him. Not bad. Approach velocity OP. That's good. Lilia tried to cheese me, but didn't work. Oh. Yeah, approach velocity came in there. Extra hits from lethal tempo. Very nice. Get the extra attack speed in that. Was able to make that work. And I was also able to smite the camp, which was huge. Like, being able to smite there is absolutely huge. They killed Pyke. I think Varus is going to die too, surely. Yeah, okay, perfect. Nice, nice. Not bad. Make sure I keep clearing here. Getting the Lilia there on when she was doing my Gromp was huge for me. Very good. Oh no. That was the one I wanted to ping. I think he's completely dead because he overextended, but still. Lilia has no flash. I'm gonna have to walk. Okay, good. That's good. Ezreal just takes that hit. Hit the cleaver for the approach velocity hit. That's not gonna hit me, so it's gonna walk through it. And then hit that guy. Perfect. And hit the Lilia. Perfect. Let's go. That was huge. Approach velocity is OP. Like, what can I say? That was so nice. He just lost it. Okay, sure. I'm gonna go do Dragon now. Because I'm here. Lilia died. She went overextended. Greedy for that play. Cleaver should do a lot of damage to Dragon. I'm just gonna get this down quick. She is definitely gonna look for this. She will definitely look for that. I hope my GP can stop it if he wants to go for that, but I don't think he will. Need to get this down. And then recall instantly. We're not going to go for Krugs here or anything, because we have to walk back up to our topside camps faster. Otherwise we get counter jungled, and that would be bad. We're going to rush into the Titanic Hydra with this setup. And we're just going to run here quickly. I'm thinking she rushes this. If she rushes my topside camps, she then loses Void Grubs, most likely. But I don't think I can contest any of this, unfortunately. My GP also just died, so... Okay, Ezreal's dead. That is a bit spicy. My bot lane is dying. I'm assuming she is doing this, but I wanted to see top scuttle here as well. Hit the cleaver. Smite that one, hit level 6, and then we send it. I didn't have the ult probably, but that's fine. I sent the ult because like I wasn't expecting any like help or anything to hit. So I just wanted it for the movement speed boost so I can chase the Lilia. Any other regular champion there, I probably wouldn't have ulted because, well, yeah, none of the other champions in the game really have that much annoying ass movement speed that Lilia does, so that's why I used it. Definitely want to be trying to be a little bit sparing with your ult and not just like use it too fast. So in those situations, you know, generally don't ult, but if you're facing a champion where it's necessary to ult, then you don't really have a choice, you know. Definitely don't hold it either. Gonna make sure I clear my entire jungle now. I got 2 Void Grubs out of those, which is quite nice. Make sure I keep getting some solid tempo here. The benefit of this Tiamat Rush also speeds up my clear speed by a decent chunk. That's really nice. Need to finish my entire full clear here. Wait, actually, Lilia just went straight bot side. Her entire top side is up here. Am I gonna try to contest that? I could. Could, but on the other hand, I'm not gonna have any mid laner. And I think the bot lanes, yeah, he just died again. Ezreal just got hit by the... Okay, Ezreal. I'm gonna have to ghost here. Hit the cleaver, hit the smite for the just to make sure. Okay, my Ezreal just did not walk out of Varus ultimate. That guy's wild. What? He just stood there in Varus ultimate and took a CC hit. What, are you serious? That's crazy. I'm just gonna clear the wave real quick. Make sure it's in turret. You're gonna be kidding me. Okay, perfect. That's just a free wave. I just have to get it into turret so it doesn't like awkwardly freeze or anything. Is she gonna prevent me from recalling? I hope not. Right now, important to note, she doesn't have red buff. Her entire topside is up. It's completely free. We do this, and then we go, I guess, double health crystal for now. Why not? We're gonna go Warmogs next. So just double health crystal builds into this easily. We're gonna sprint for these topside camps because they're gonna be up. She doesn't have red buff there. She is gonna go like mid to topside. And I am very strong right now. We have 135 on Void Grubs. I'm gonna go secure all 5. Oh, that's not ideal, this. She does one-shot him. That's good. I'm gonna go for her topside camps because I can yoink everything while this happens, and this is just gonna be very bad for Lilia. Really bad for Lilia, this, because she loses 3 very invaluable topside camps. The wave is here, so I can still walk past it without being seen. I don't think I'm in trouble here at all. Nothing Riven can do against me. Lilia's bot lane, apparently. I don't particularly want to dive Riven. That's not really going to happen. Kind of surprised my bot lane is... Like, they're playing Ezreal Xerath. Like, they should not be dying like this much. Oh, wait, Riven is inting. I should have been in position for this faster. My bot lane is creating just problems for themselves for no reason. I just rage quit, okay. Get the assist. Oh, he's back. Never mind. It's just a small DC. I'm gonna get the Void Grubs here. She probably Dragons. If she can prevent Drake, that'd be huge. If she gets the kill on Lilia here, it's so free. Ooh. Luxus may be in trouble right now. I just need to speed run these things. That Lilia just straight up sent the bot play and just ignored her entire topside. That was very interesting. I'm just gonna finish this real quick and then see if I can contest the dragon afterwards still, and unless they do it, yeah, it's gonna be over. That's a bit unlucky, but I'd rather trade one of those dragons for 5 Void Grubs here now. So I just have a bit better split push angle, it's fine. That's okay. She's gonna get a dragon. If Lux like snipes an ult here. Just snipe an ult, Lux, you can do this. It should have ulted. I think she could have maybe had it there, to be fair. She just needed to shoot it. It's not that big of a cooldown, so it's no real reason to hold on to it. The timing of that was pretty good. Like, she definitely... I think she could have last hit that. You want to try to use your Titanic Hydra right after you eat. So you auto-attack, eat Titanic Hydra proc. Just as like an FYI, I guess. On how you use that. Make sure I keep my clear speed up. Gonna go for bot scuttle here. I have 108 against 70 CS, so that's really bad for this guy. Good kill on Pike. Hit the level up. There's a ward here, okay. Kind of had a feeling. Gonna go walk into this guy's jungle right now. I'm fine here. Like, he can't ult me. He can't do anything. It's just gonna be shitty for him. The problem here is I'm just waiting there essentially for my Xerath not to be asleep anymore. But he doesn't want to rotate in time, so yeah. Get the Titanic Hydra hit in there. Good. Boom. Extra hits. Beautiful. Lethal tempo. Nice hits. Solid. I wanted to like run at Varus there really badly, and I would have only done that if my Xerath actually rotated, but he didn't. Like, my Xerath was basically just AFK. And because of that, I didn't want to risk like a follow-up from Pike or anything of that nature. That would have been very bad. Right here, I have 4 seconds on Rift Herald, so I'm probably going to do this as it spawns. Let it jump out of the pit a little bit. We have Pike and Varus bots, so I don't think I have to worry too much. I don't think they're going to try to contest me. If I get my recall in here, that should be pretty much game over. The second I finish my Warmogs here. We're going to use this, or try to use this Herald at least for these tier 2 turrets on the side lane. So the top lane turret, for example. Because that's worth 700 gold, so a large amount of money. I'll clear my top side camps here, and then I'll recall. And then we'll go for bot side camps. / dragon respawn, / Warmogs recall, / everything. Like, I'm gonna be hitting level 11 here. I'm gonna be finishing my smite. Everything is gonna be nice. Alright, good. One more camp. Hopefully my bot line doesn't get killed, but I think they will. I probably should have backpinged them, but I don't know how effective that would have been either. Alright. Double kill for them once again. Wait, what did Lux just die to? Oh, was that Lux bot lane? Oh, Xerath is just like, okay, I don't even know what's happening anymore, to be honest. It's fine. It's fine. Against this team, I'm definitely gonna go Force of Nature, I think. It's just way too good. He just needs to land a stun and it's over for this Lilia. Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. That Varus just walked into him. I'll take it, I guess. Fair enough. I am extremely strong now. A Force of Nature against Lilia, Varus, Aurora. Just, I mean, it has to be Force of Nature. There's no other item that's good here. Like, usually I really want to go Spirit Visage. Like, I really want to go Spirit Visage on Mundo, usually. But with a team comp like that, just Force of Nature is mandatory. Like, it's way too strong. The movement speed from that, the magic resist from it. Like, it's all necessary here. So we're going to go for it. It's going to disappear. Not too worried about it. Let's walk relatively aggressive here. I have 50 seconds on Dragon, so I do have to keep that in mind. But I'm gonna do this, and then we're gonna look to Herald the top turret for 700 gold split. I have an extra smite, so I could just use it to get this. 38. Oh, there's Riven. Oh, I missed. Yeah, that doesn't really work against the Mundo. My hits go in very quick there, stack up the lethal tempo very fast, and I get extra hits off. That's pretty nice. I should Rift Herald here. Perfect. We're just gonna hit this, get this turret out of the way, and then should be able to get a base bounce as well. If I don't get minion blocked, by the way, hello. Alright, just need to get this into this turret here too. Get this split, and I should actually be able to finish the turret, I think. Use the Titanic Hydra as an auto attack reset to hit the turret down. Perfect. And now we're just gonna walk away because we have to play for Dragon. And like trying to fight here would be kind of silly because they have a fresh recall advantage. This might actually be somewhat necessary. Nope, they got it. It's gonna run through here and we're gonna go for the Dragon straight away. So basically you're looking for Titanic Hydra or Warmox, and then you are also looking for Blood Mill. These are your 3 core items with this setup with lethal tempo. Besides that, you have 2 item slots essentially for magic resist when needed or armor when needed. Usually the armor item ends up being Thormill in most cases, but can also be a Randuin's if you need the extra crit reduction. And the magic resist item is usually Spirit Visage, unless Force of Nature makes a lot of sense in the game. If they are super heavy magic damage, you can also go both Spirit Visage and Force of Nature. But yeah, against the Lilia, the extra movement speed for Force of Nature, the burn tick damage, like burn here. Their Varus has like that type of AP damage as well, so it just makes sense to go Force of Nature in this game, even though Mundo has, you know, very good benefit from Spirit Visage. In a game like this specifically, I will be going for Force of Nature. I could here, in theory, go for Blood Mill first and then go for the other item after, but I'm just gonna Ghost actually, that's fine. Wait, I just cancelled a 1 auto attack. That's kind of criminal, isn't it? Okay, that was a lot of damage, to be fair. Force of Nature is going to help with that, because a lot of that damage is also, because of Varus' kit, also magic damage. I wasn't going to die to him ever, but he definitely survived for quite a while. That's also like a perfect example. Like, Varus is a pretty HP damage-heavy champion. So that's also why, like, Viego, for example, nightmare. You don't want to face that. I usually ban Viego as Mundo, but you can also ban Master Yi, same deal, or Lilia. But Lilia is generally not that big of a problem. Now my ult currently is on cooldown, so I do have to be a little bit wary here. Just gonna make sure I like zone the enemy from like doing anything here. Got the hit in. I don't know how Ezreal just dashed forward that far, but okay. The cleaver slow him. I definitely need to just be careful here. Like, this spike's gonna come in and it's just gonna be not great. I don't want to leave here. Just gonna walk away. I do have my Force of Nature in base as well right now, so it's something to look for. I am a solid 60 CS, 70 CS almost up on Lilia. It's very good. He's gonna try to last hit this. It looks like he is. Okay, we'll just smite it then. Not a big fan of smiting that, but I'm also not gonna lose my XP for no reason. That's kind of sad. I want to hold my smite for like Baron or engages or something. What is that position? Alright. Gonna take the reset first, get the Force of Nature here, and then I'm pretty confident that I can simply just go for the Blood Mill next. So that's what we're gonna go for. I could technically go like Thorn Mill first and get the armor item first and go finish on Blood Mill, but we're gonna go Blood Mill first. This will be survivable enough with the Force of Nature against that specific team comp. So I shouldn't have any issues. Okay. Just gotta clean this game up, basically. We're looking at Baron soonish. Our team fight comp is maybe not the best, actually. We have a lot of poke range, like, based stuff, so we have to, like, play relatively slow, get the poke off, and then look for a play. Gonna look to obviously go for this red buff here. See if I can run top quickly. There's a plant here, so I should be able to make it relatively fast. Oh, okay. He finished off the Varus, I suppose. Clean up this guy's jungle. I really want to do Baron here, but with Ezreal just like randomly being bot here, I can't really do that. So I guess we're chilling. I wouldn't have to... I mean, I could tank this Baron for a while, I guess. If Xerath and Lux want to help me, it's doable. But they'd have to help me. And we'll see if they do. I'm just going to start it, and we'll see. As Mundo, I can tank this pretty calm. It shouldn't be too big of a deal. It's pretty random for Ezreal to be bot lane, though, to be fair. Make sure to pick up your passive for that extra health. They're all bot lane on Ezreal, so it's fine. That guy obviously dies, but there's, like, we have plenty of time to do this. I can tech this for a long time. I even have ult if I have to use it. But it's a pretty slow Baron, as you can see. Like, it's definitely pretty slow. Definitely gonna look for this. No, I shouldn't recall here, actually, because we have the dragon spawning too close to the recall timer. I want to be in position for it. I don't want to be too late to it. To where they get the position for it, that would be unfortunate. Check the blue real quick. It is up. Nice. I cannot smite this because then I wouldn't have smite for dragon, but I'm gonna try to get it. Okay, it doesn't look like Lilia's contesting it. Hit the level 16 off of it, which is huge, and then we just dragon. Make sure to get the objectives here. Blood Mill is gonna cost me 800 gold. The moment I finish that item, my damage is just insane. Like, actually insane. Alright. Didn't have to smite there. If I don't have to smite, I don't smite because I can hold the smite for more value. I'm gonna have to, like, go for Riven here. Don't really... Ah, you son of a... Fine. Trying to look for anything here, but there's not really anything happening. Gonna let this guy push bot wave and try to protect it a bit, I suppose. I can see if I can break the base here as well. Lilia's over here, Riven's like over there too. Ezreal's most likely going to die. There are 3 people around Ezreal, which means we could just push turret because Ezreal doesn't really matter. We just get a free double turret here most likely. Good. We're gonna transition this towards mid. Finish off the turret here. Okay, this is a little bit more awkward than I initially anticipated. For some reason, my Lux walked away from the mid turret. It's better to kill the turrets first and then just get the inhibitors afterwards. I had to ult for that, otherwise I would have just died, so that is relatively sad. Alright. I'm gonna have to, like, she's just cleared the wave. Just get the turret, man. Like, I'm just gonna walk up to the turret and just E it. That's fine. Can use my Warmogs here to heal back in a second, so it's fine. All the damage I take here doesn't really matter. Just push that out, creating more opening space. And we should be able to just walk this down, get the turret here. I'm really focusing on just last hitting the turret's objective things. So their base just, like, they have nothing to defend themselves with. Okay. Hit this guy down, perfect, and that should be game. I have a solid 100 CS lead on this Lilia. Would have gone Bloodlords here, and or Bloodmail here, and then Thornmail to finish it out for this setup. But yeah, that was it for this Mundo setup. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure the like button below. Helps me quite a bit. And I will see you guys in the endgame stats. We are not moving on to the endgame stats. We're actually going to go into game number 2. Because, well, I wanted to show you a bit of a variation to the Mundo build. And playing Mundo is kind of fun. So, you know, game number 2 it is. The first one I ran with lethal tempo. The second one I'll run without it. You'll see 2 different, like, variations to the setup, I suppose. You can use either one. You can also still, well, use another rune as well. But yeah. Up to you, really. With that being said, though, be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet. Hit the like button, and I hope you guys enjoy game number 2. Alright, time for the second game of this video. This one, I will be playing the build slightly different in like the other style you can go for, essentially. I think both are fine to go for. You obviously saw the lethal tempo variation of the build I did in the first game. This one I'm going to go for a bit like more of a classic. That's a bit annoying. That's going to be a ward cleared most likely. That doesn't hit. Yeah, okay. That's really annoying, actually. Huh. That's sad. I'm just going to ask for a ward. I warded Pixel. Unlucky. I hope they don't start it. I wanted to start on blue buff regardless, so, I mean, clearing down towards it is fine, but I'm just gonna have to pay attention, I guess, on the direction Ka comes from. I guess I could just do this into his top side as well. We'll see how it turns out. The vision here would have been really nice, though. Probably should have placed my ward just here instead of in the bush. Most likely would have been more beneficial. I also missed the cleaver time there. Oh well. Running press to attack here. You can also run fleet, but I like PTA a lot more for this setup because it just, you know, with the way it holds through the fight, it actually adds up quite a lot, and it's a lot stronger for like early game fight purposes as well. So he did start my red buff because they're clearly walking from there. Okay, sure. I'm gonna have to danger ping there, and I'm gonna have to go for his topside camps after my topside camps. Oh, he's just 9 CS. Okay, sure. Oh, he just walks back down. Alright. Fizz just kind of like died to him and then... Okay. That's a bad cleaver. Interesting. This guy's just gonna get another double kill or something. I feel like he's gonna be on my Krugs into a bot gank here in a second. But that's a good double kill for my bot lane. I'm gonna have to go for his topside camps here, obviously. Because he's taken my entire bot side and I don't want to lose everything. I don't think he's gonna go for this position, because at this point he should assume it's gone already, so... There'd be no reason... Are you kidding me, Pat? You are so annoyingly inconsistent, I hate it. I should have easily finished off that thing, but it just didn't hit it. Nice. Bit low HP here, of course. Not the most ideal thing in the world, but he's not gonna be here, so it should be fine. Gonna have to keep in mind that its Raptor camp spawns at about 5 minutes. Looking to potentially take that away. Let's take the reset here. Diving this, not really gonna happen. Could go for that, but might as well take the recall right now. Okay. Gonna walk back to top side. He started red, then did Raptors. So my Raptors respawn is going to be 4 minutes 20-ish. Then he did Krugs later, probably about 4:50 for my bot side camp spawns. It's looking a bit suspect on mid lane right now. Probably gonna have to rotate here quickly. Lux is putting some good pressure. Ka is indeed bot lane. Just gonna loop around for Lux here real quick. I'll take the ghost use, why not? Luckily Fizz is not inting here, that's really good to see. It's actually really nice to see Fizz not run it down there, that's huge. Because a lot of times people will then try to greed for the kill themselves after I go for like help the gank and stuff. That is definitely not what you want to see. This is not going to be cleared. The TP there really sucks. Aka's here. I might be dead, actually. Good burst. He's like half his HP is gone. Wait, what is that? What did that just do? What did he just do? Okay, Kai, you really sent that kill. Against the Fizz of all champions as well. Very interesting. I'm going to take his Raptors again here, of course. I don't think I'm going to go for his Crocs, but his Raptors should be fine. Crocs are not fine because look at my Aatrox. And Kai is just respawning right now. But I don't think he's going to make it to his Raptors. I mean, obviously, yes, Fizz. But that should never work against a Fizz because you're a Fizz. Very, very strange. All right, we're just going to clear our camps here. Everything is going to be up from my side. Take a tier 2 Raptor spawn. He might go for my bot side camps again, but my bot lane has a relatively good vision, so they shouldn't get ganked. Ka is just going bot lane indeed, okay. Okay, what is Fizz doing? He just got a lead and then just into the lead. Okay, lovely. I think I just go Void Grubs at this point, right? Oh, bot lane died. Actually, they're like very greedy here. They definitely shouldn't have died there, I believe. There was no reason for that. Alright. Just gonna send these. Ka's most likely gonna end up doing Dragon here, I would imagine. It would be weird if he did anything else. So I'm assuming Dragon's just going to be gone here. He might go from like my red, but I don't think so. I think he has to go Dragon here, right? If he doesn't Dragon here, he's just inting. What? Why didn't he do Dragon? I guess he's dead now. Is he gonna be? Did he walk towards his wolves or something? Interesting. I guess I can Dragon. Why not? I'm a bit confuzzled by what that Ka just did, but sure. He is actually like 3 kills, so he's not weak by any means, but I have cleaver damage, so Mundo, because of cleaver damage, Mundo actually does Dragon quite efficiently, quite fast. I would like to have some assistance from my ADC, but he obviously, she has to push the wave out, so it makes sense here. It's fine, I get both objectives this way. I don't mind that too much, obviously. Just gonna yoink the Scuttle, and then we're just gonna go for a full clear, most likely. I obviously did give him his topside camps by like reacting to Dragon or doing Dragon instead of trying to contest this again. But Dragon's worth more. There is a chance now that he just runs insta for my topside camps, which would be a tiny bit unfortunate, but it's still a Dragon. I'm like kind of okay with that, I suppose. Would it be his best play if he just straight up runs for my blue buff spawn right now? He most likely will not do that, but there's a chance. Just got a full clear here. Make sure to keep my jungle tempo as high as possible. I really hope he's not gonna... I'm gonna have the danger of being topside, most likely. Don't take my bot side or topside camps, please, my boy. That'd be nice. Be nice to me. Of course, I hit the small... Oh, there he is. Thank you, Ka. That's actually really good for me. That just sets me up nicely now. Make sure I ping so they are actually like paying attention to the situation. My top laner did just die 1v1 against Gwen, but I guess it is what it is. Gwen's pretty scary though, I will have to say. 1 minute 20 on the Void Grubs, I obviously want those. My bot lane gotta get dove, surely not. Oh, he's just taking bolt, okay. I don't know how you walk in that position. Seems pretty criminal to me, honestly. I guess I just have to reset here, because I have enough money for this as well. Needs to be purchased relatively fast. And then I guess I just run bot. I do have 1 minute on Void Gobs that I definitely have to pay attention to. Fizz is now also bot. You just have to get the guy. Go past, focus the Kokma. Exactly. You're gonna die to Kokma though, actually. He didn't have like vision. He should have placed a ward in the bush to make his life easier, but he didn't do that. Ka just leapt there, actually. He made a huge mistake, because now he's not going to get either of these kills. Oh, what are you doing? That is some interesting decision-making right there. Alright. These things are going to spawn in like 20 seconds, so I definitely need to make sure I get those. He's definitely going to wait for the scuttle to spawn, right? Yeah, he is. The problem now is, like, I walk at Lux here. She's going to, like, hit my passive off me. This should be a good poke. Finish off that guy. Walk the Lux down as well. Mundo things. I had to smite there, I think, to help me out the last little bit. Don't know if I had to, but it was fine because Ka's going to be dead anyway, so it wouldn't be a problem. Rel did show up to rotate for this, which is nice to see. Might not have been completely necessary here, but it's for the better. Because getting 6 Void Gobs here is huge. And the enemy support wasn't really going to be bot lane either to put pressure on the Kai'Sa, so this is fine. I hope the smite there on Lux doesn't punish me, but I felt like it was necessary to get the kill, just to be sure. Ah, this is not good. I'm gonna lose this one, aren't I? Oh, I didn't. Okay, good, good, good. I was a bit worried there for a second, because that's usually why you don't want to smite anything right before an objective like that, but I felt like I needed that smite to kill the Lux safely. So that's why I used it. Just gonna clear my topside camps here, and then I'll reset towards the dragon play in 48 seconds. Not gonna smite here, obviously, because I'm gonna need that smite. Dragons in 30 seconds. Good. We get the swiftness boots here. Oh, wait. I have to help this guy. That's kind of annoying. He just alright, well. Oh, the guy is... I'm dead. I think... Yeah, I shouldn't have helped that guy. My Aatrox just, like, stood there and took all of the hits from Gwen instead of kiting the Gwen towards me. Which was really, really dumb. This guy's not paying attention. If Fizz can just kill him, that'd be huge. Yeah, Fizz definitely kills him here. There's no way he lives, right? Surely not. Go for this next. Get the movement speed first. What? Fizz? Okay, well, my Rel also kind of memed him a lot, but I guess he still dies. I'll see if I can get the bot lane. She should recall. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That was not great on my decision side. Like, the Gwen just destroyed me. My Aatrox hard griefed that situation. If he kites her towards me, there might be a chance, but, like, he just fought her in place like a monster. Let's get my proc. Don't mind me. I want to shove the wave because I need to play for the dragon, and I need my Kai'Sa to come with me. Oh, my Kai'Sa's a little slow here. I should be able to just ult this and be fine. What is their target? What are they doing, man? Dude, my team is inting. What is that? Okay, well, that was some terrible target. Why is Gwen here? I'm actually so sad. I'm just straight up dead here, aren't I? Yeah, this is disgusting, by the way. The worst possible way that my bot lane could have played that is the way they played that. That's great. This should be a dead Gwen, surely. Okay, they cleaned it up. It's fine. Please. Just do it, man. What are you doing? Oh, great. He's gonna take my Krugs instead, or what? Yeah, that Gwen teleport flank was way too painful. I couldn't deal with that anymore. The target focus in that fight was absolutely horrendous. That was some terrible target focus. But sure. It is what it is, I guess. Overall, like, my Kai'Sa gets like a quadra kill, so I'm very happy with the overall fight outcome, but I don't think I should have died there with some decent target focus. It could have been a clean fight. Obviously, the Gwen TP finished me off, but yeah. What do you do against that, right? That is okay. Gonna clean some of these bot side camps. I need to make sure I clear this. Okay, my Rel is definitely gonna die here. I think it's just dragon towards the enemy team. I don't think I can do anything about it, sadly. And actually, this looks fine now. Fizz, please. Like, what is this position, my boy? Like, you're really just AFK. What is going on? Like, why is my Kai'Sa not rotating either? What is happening here, then? Jesus Christ, they're just not looking at me the entire time. Very interesting. I do not like this. This is very, very sketchy stuff. The amount of, like, not rotating for plays. Like, right there, Fizz could have just already walked down much, much earlier. And then the Kai'Sa was just, like, kind of looking AFK in bot lane wave as well. That's pretty scary. I really have to keep that in mind here, because I'm trying to, like, create some openings, create some positions we can make a catch on. But obviously, as a tank, I still have limited health, so... Okay. That's a kill. Should be a free kill on Lux too, because I have passive. Yep, perfect. But for the level up, I'm gonna have lost all my topside camps to Gwen here. She's most likely also doing Rift Herald, I would imagine. But we did win, like, overall win the bot lane fight, so that's kind of fine. Whoa, no, I cancelled my recall. I am sad. That's gonna be pain. I really need this item. I still need like 600 gold for it. Slowly, but like the longer this game goes on, the less of a chance they have at winning, I think. I mean, I say that, but Gwen is very scary, and she's building correctly too, like with the Shadow Flame. So that's even more scary. Gwen is going to be strong. We're gonna have to, like, kill her as a team. Swarm her. Oh. I mean, he got it, but that's fine. Fizz is kind of tunnel visioned a bit. Okay, that's just a Gwen engage. Should be fine to rotate for this then. I'll walk this way so I can zone the rest of the team. Surely my team has the Gwen here, right? She stepped back into it because she wanted to juke my skill shot, which is fine. I should be fine here just to run this down with my cleaver hits. That's a passive hit, that's fine. Good. I'm actually just gonna ult to make sure I hit this, and we're good. I need to make sure I just reach that, and then the ult makes it relatively safe. That's pretty good for us. Push the wave, push the mid turret, break their base, or break their line open so I can really easily take jungle camps. And then we're gonna go for the blue here. I should go wolves first, I think. Gas chasing top. Okay, it's not, wolf camp's not up. Like 2 minutes on dragon. I have 6 void gobs. I did miss the Rift Herald, but what do you do? Not a big fan of this fight scenario, to be honest. But I will have to rotate for it. Still, regardless. Just heal that little bit back. Get ignited. Do I get ignored completely here? Is that a serious thing? I was really hoping for at least 1 stun for my Rel there, but she just kind of looked at me. I don't know if her stun was on cooldown. I doubt it, because I don't see what she would have used it on. But like with 1 Rel stun and a proper hit there, I would have survived easily. That's a tiny bit unfortunate. I disrespected Gwen damage a bit too much as well. It's very painful. Very, very painful champion. Thought I could like get a proc and be like it'd be relatively fine. But yeah, with the Morel that just looks at me there without throwing the last stun, I definitely die. It's a bit too optimistic on my end, to be fair. I definitely shouldn't be trying stuff like that. I will definitely need a bit of magic resist here. It's gonna go for Spirit Visage. Get that healing increase, you know. Gwen is a bit of a problem, for sure. Ka is also relatively strong, I'd say. But definitely not as big of a problem as Gwen is at the moment. Just gonna go take all my bot side camps here. Is he gonna try to rotate for any of this, do you think? It's gonna be a question to ask myself. Wonder if he's gonna go for the red buff here. He is gonna go for the red buff here. My team is blind as hell. That's unlucky. He should have gotten pincer for that one. He should have just died for that one. If they would have had any reaction speed, he would have been dead for that. It's unfortunate. But it is what it is. Just hit a stun and then fist proper follow-up. Oh, he got it to hit somehow. I don't know how that actually landed, but sure. He got the hit, we're happy. That means Dragon is free. With Gwen, there is definitely a bit of a scare scenario going on towards top turret. Because Aatrox is most likely going to die. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. We have to get this dragon, though. We cannot recall. So I hope Fist just wave clear. He might one-shoulder, actually. It's possible. I'm going to go for this fight here, obviously. I ulted a bit early here. Probably wasn't necessary, but let's just send it. I smited that. Probably pretty dumb, actually, now that I think about it. But I did it to just get the last hit on the free range. Because now the problem is I don't have smite. You go... Okay, you go that way. That's very spicy, my boy. I don't know about that one, but sure. I don't think he could have ever had enough damage to kill that. The smite wasn't particularly smart, like pertaining to getting the objective, but I just wanted to make sure that Lux kind of died there. Obviously, Kaisai got it, so it's a useless smite after all, but yeah, it was more of like a need the last hit, that type of smite. It's fine though. Kaisai's getting good kills. Definitely not bad. I would have most likely lost all of my topside camps to Gwen. That's what I'm assuming. Let's hit this, see what happens. Oh, they're actually all up. The red buff is up here as well, so I really would like to take that. It's maybe a bit greedy, but this would be a very good take. I'm probably just going to end up smiting it. Oh, this is bad. I don't think I'm catchable, though. Because the stun is not going to apply to me, but I hope my Rel doesn't int. Yes, Rel definitely inted. Okay. Rel just walked in and died for no reason. That may actually cost us Baron now. I actually think it might. Yeah, that's not good. That is not good. I guess he is alive, so they might not actually Baron because of that.
Your turret has been destroyed.
That's not looking good on bot lane either. I think Gwen's gonna probably double kill them. Actually, I say that Kai'Sa's very strong. There's no way. Yeah, her W was down and Kai'Sa's very, very strong, so that wasn't gonna happen. Rel just like kind of slightly died for no reason. The position she took there, or the angle she took on that was pretty bad. Let's hit this to have vision over Baron. That's what I thought. I don't have smite actually. This is very sad. Can I get this off, please? I didn't get the Baron chance, unfortunately. I did take a lot of the Kokma damage, so as long as my Kaisa actually gets the kill here, that's fine. Good flash, shouldn't reach. It was kind of the best it was going to be because I didn't have smite for that, unfortunately. Otherwise, I would have been able to steal the Baron. The CC on me was a bit annoying. They have max HP damage from the Kokma, obviously coming in, shredding me quite efficiently. I will need the Bramble Vest and the tankiness from this. Overall, I don't think it's too bad. They did get Baron, yes, but they then lost the fight pretty quickly after. I don't think Gwen has Baron either. And the only one I think has Baron is Lux, which is fine. So it's not the worst thing in the world here. We're going to have to go Thornmill next. Here as well. Thornmill's going to be nice for like the reflect damage against the Kokma. It's gonna add up quite a lot. And it's a bit of armor. Like, I definitely need a bit of armor. It's also pretty decent against K. So, we're gonna send that for sure. And I do still want to go for, like, an extra damage option in the form of, like, Titanic or Bloodlords. We're gonna have to, like, go kill this guy or something. We're gonna have to go kill this Gwen. You're joking. That's really, really painful, actually. They both died to that. This should be a free fight, actually. There's no way they get to fight me here. Oh, we have to focus Kokma, actually. Gonna ult now. Help my Kai'Sa out as much as possible. But like... He should have just chased the Braum. It was really stupid for Kai'Sa to follow me on the... Okay, he gets the Braum anyway. Guess it's fine in that case, but it was really dumb for her to follow me on Lux because I had Lux 100%. And she could have had Braum if she just walked after Braum, so it was pretty bad decision making, but it works. I'm just like such a wall in that team fight there that's just really, really hard for the enemy team to actually do anything about it. I'm obviously not going to deal with Gwen. We're going to run away as fast as possible. Gonna make sure we get the Drake Soul. I want to make sure I get the blue here as well. Good. Thank you. Good. We're gonna get the Thorn Mill, take the reset, and then buy an extra health crystal, I guess. I need like, I think I need 2 camps. It would have been nice if he could have left that for me, but yeah, that was not going to happen. I hope I hit 16 off this camp, but there's no way. I don't know if I have time for Raptors. Probably should make time for Raptors because level 16 is too strong. I'm very, very close. I'm going to do Raptors real quick to get it. This is level 16, man. Like, I wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't the level 16 level up. But it just makes too much sense to get, you know. There's no way I don't make that choice. Combo at QE. Smite, obviously. Kind of want to not give them red buff here. Not too fussed about tanking this damage. It's all good. Took a decent amount there. Tanking any of this doesn't matter whatsoever because I don't lose anything. Like, my HP is gonna go back up with Warmogs regardless, so I'm completely chilling. Someone needs to actually help defend that. That's not good. Ult here. Could be free this. No stun. That's unfortunate. They did kill Gwen, but not after she got the thing first. I feel like Kai'Sa should have just ulted forward there. There was no reason not to. Just gonna put some pressure on them here. He just traded his life almost. If I had Titanic Hydra in that moment, he would have died because I could have auto attack reset on top of it. It's gonna be decent. Gonna make sure I focus the turret. Be the smart person here. Oh, you flashed for that one. That's pretty interesting, my boy. Okay, it's fine. I'm trying to position myself as far forward as possible so I create space for my teammates. I want to create space as much as I can for my ADC here. Get the proc on the Gwen here. That's pretty bad, actually. I'm definitely going to die here, I think. Actually, Warmogs kicks in. I'm completely chilling. I need to not go in combat right now and just let myself get healed back to full. Like, them chasing me there allows Aatrox to shove as well, so that's really decent. Let's see if I can run up here. He's not going to overchase this, most likely. Oh, that doesn't... Okay. That's not really the move, Aatrox. Yeah, okay, sure. Fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. Actually, I should pressure this a bit more, because Fizz is, like, shoving here. If I can, like, drag some attention from, like, Gwen and the other guy. Ka here as well. This is fine, actually. Seeing this, because of Fizz is shoving, I'll walk forward. I'm just gonna go for Braum. It's one. Obviously focus the Kokma first. It does more damage to me than anyone else. And then we just Baron. Just gonna let my Warmogs heal me a little. Am I gonna flip this 50-50 against the Ka? I could. We're gonna have to turn this fight. We cannot be going for Baron here. Starting Baron here is a mistake. We have to go for this guy first. I need to make sure I help my ADC as a priority. Yeah, it's gonna be that way. It's fine. We can start it now. Does she have a blue trinket? Thank you. That blue trinket actually like helps me with some security on that one. That's good. In fights, I have to prioritize defending my Kai'Sa. So I have to go back, and I can't chase the Ka or anything like that. I just have to go for the Gwen as a defend. Like, my priority is defending Kai'Sa. Should be able to get my item here, though. Oh, not yet. Okay. Get the Titanic Hydra to finish the setup off. Okay, good. Got my Titanic Hydra now. Finish this here. Perfect. You could technically go Titanic earlier with this and go like Heartsteel, Warmogs, Titanic, but that doesn't give you any resistances. So you definitely have to like be quite far ahead for that to work. In this case, I needed to kind of go a bit more defensive and make sure that Gwen doesn't just delete me out of every single fight, which is obviously pretty bad. Kind of surprised she went for the Rook run, if I'm being honest. Oh no. I need to go towards my Kai'Sa as fast as possible. I need to stick with my Kai'Sa here to make sure she doesn't get like killed on the side. Just gonna run in from the backside here. Go for the Lux. Okay, Aatrox just gets that. They did one-shot the Kai'Sa because I kind of left her. But she then also kind of meleeed Gwen, so that's more on her than me, I guess. I guess the Aatrox finally did something this game. He finally got somewhere. I didn't have to do anything in that last fight. Took him a while, but he got there. Beautiful. There we go. There we go. That was it for both of these Mundo games, actually. Like two kind of variations to the setup. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to like button below. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I will see you guys in the endgame stats. Alright, so for the endgame stats here for game number 1, I am assuming I didn't do the most damage here at all. Yeah, pretty low on damage. I have a lot of poke champions here, which allows them to get a lot of free damage in there. All-in team fights are going to be a little bit less frequent as well, so it didn't really end up being great for my damage output in this instance, which is fine. True damage, 500, not much, obviously. Objective damage at 67.2k, which is obviously huge. This is like, you know, make sure to have the game control, have the objective tempo. Very good objective damage. That's what we want to see. Healing done at 30k. Damage taken is going to be a lot higher at 40k here. My team is entirely squishy. Trying to create openings for frontline positions. They get the poke, all that type of stuff. So my damage taken is going to be high. 40k here, another 26 self-mitigated. So as you can see, I by far took the most damage and fulfilled my role that way in this specific game. There are games where you can get a lot more damage output if their fights are a little bit more all-in heavy. And if the game is also maybe a little bit more equal, you're going to get a lot more value out of the setup, this setup specifically. But, you know, in a game like this with a lot of poke champions like that, it's going to be hard to all in a lot of fights and get great damage out of it. Gold earned at 14.2k. It's just a large jungle consistency over the Lilia, essentially having just a 100 CS lead. So, yeah, that's pretty good there. Not the most uptime in this specific instance. It did still help me in quite a few fights with the extra auto attack speed I had for extra auto attacks, extra hits to win the fight scenarios with the Titanic Hydra damage and everything. So it definitely didn't do nothing. The damage dealt here is going to be a little bit more negligible in this situation. If it's more of an all-in teamfight situation, Lethal Tempo is going to have way more value that way. So there is definitely a bit of a lower value here, but still enough value in the early game fight situations for it to be to have been completely fine, honestly. A Triumph for 1600 HP extra gold, attack speed here. You know, you want attack speed for the setup and more attack speed to get those hits in faster with the Titanic Rush. We have Lost Stand for a little bit of extra damage, not too much. It's obviously very good in closer fight scenarios. Mundo tends to want to play low HP as well with his ult, being extra valuable there too. So Lost Stand ends up being the most valuable one for the most part. And a Magical Footwear and Approach Velocity. Build-wise here, with this setup, you want to go Bloodlords. You can go, you know, Titanic Warmox Bloodlords. It's pretty damage heavy. If you like are snowballing quite well, we could be good. But the Force of Nature in this game was just way too good not to take. So we go Force of Nature, then Bloodlords, and then you can look at like a Thor Mill to finish it off as your armor item. And that would be chillin'. Then for the second game, where I went for like, I guess a more regular Mundo setup, I ended up doing 32k damage, which is very respectable. Getting out damaged by both the Gwen and the Kai'Sa is very expected. Kai'Sa had like 24 kills. Gwen was very fed on the enemy team as well. It makes sense. My damage is very respectable here, though definitely not bad at all. True damage 2500. We have objective damage at 49.7k. Kai'Sa having 34k basically just means she helps me with a lot of she helped me with quite a few objectives, which is just nice. You know, you don't have to like have it like the previous game where you're the only one doing damage to objectives. We have healing done at 42.8, damage taken at 75.6. Again, trying to create space, as you saw in those fights, taking damage from my team, creating space, and then healing it back later with Warmogs to sustain the fights, to allow Kai'Sa freedom to, well, do whatever she wanted, essentially damage-wise to the enemy team, and then also play back and try to tank and stuff like that for my Kai'Sa. Self-mitigate another 50k, so in total I took like, what is that, 125,000 damage for my team, which is very good. Gold earned at 16.3, which, again, very respectable. Fizz and Kai'Sa. Fizz is on par, Kai'Sa's ahead, obviously. For the runes here, press the attack dealt 1300 damage. It's quite reasonable damage. It helps you quite a bit, like early game fight scenarios and stuff like that. Exposed damage being 0 is still a bit iffy, but sure. Alright, games, whatever you want. You can also run fleet if you want, but I find, like, I have no issues sticking to targets with the setup. I'm going with like approach velocity, use ghost, use red smite as well. Like all of those things will just make it free, and press the attack is a much better fight rune for this setup. We're not going to really go for like many hits with like a Titanic Rush, so press the attack for like the auto attack E combination as an auto attack reset, get the proc, and then, you know, you get the value more damage out of Heartsteel type deal. This is a different type of style of Mundo, I suppose, you go for here. But it helps me in fight scenarios, especially like early on, right? Triumph for 5k HP and extra gold. Haste for the ability haste on this one. Lost Stand for extra damage in closer fights. And then Magical Footwear and Approach Velocity here, of course. The build is basically finished. You can sell boots at the end here for something like a Force of Nature, as long as it gives you some type of percentage movement speed. It's a fine item to purchase, like Deadman's Blade could work. Force of Nature is usually the one I would go for. In this game, I probably would have gone for Force of Nature as well, because the mage DPS was still there with Gwen and stuff. So, you know. That was it for Mundo, though. I hope you guys have enjoyed both of these games. If you did, hit the like button below, and I will see you guys tomorrow with another video. Bye.